Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie and I'm from LA. Today I'm going to be recreating this look by Jellybean XXD. I will put a picture somewhere so you can see. She's from China and she is so good at makeup. I've recreated a couple of her looks before and I wish she had her YouTube because I really like her looks. I'm so curious like how she creates these looks because I really like them. First, I need some lip balm. I ate something spicy earlier, so my lips are kind of burning. I slept in braids, so when I take them out, my hair will be done, you know, saving time. I'm getting ready to go somewhere, so someone will actually see my makeup. And I feel like this look is not too dramatic, so it's like okay to wear in public. I don't even think she has like Douyin or TikTok. She just posts on Instagram, and her pictures are so good. So I'm just applying a light layer of foundation. I don't want to be too cakey. I've just been liking using a sponge because I feel like it just shears out the foundation. I'm going in with concealer now. I still need to conceal my blemishes, but I'm just gonna finish doing my under eyes first. I tried the e.l.f. camo, the matte one. That one was drying. A technique that I discovered is to use my pinky for any scars. You know, with your finger it's very easy to clean, and your pinky finger is a lot smaller than your ring finger, and you don't want the concealer to spread on like a scar, so I recommend using your pinky. And I know my pinkies are a little bit weird. Now I'm just setting the rest of my face. Next I'm taking my NARS Laguna. Like, I've really gotten better at doing my own makeup. And after like doing other people's makeup, now I'm contouring my nose. I see a lot of Korean makeup artists, they'll bring the bronzer into the brows. I like to like leave kind of like a gap right here because I feel like if you go all the way down it makes your nose look long. So I kind of just leave the middle part blank. And then I like to do a little line right here. My nose is actually kind of runny because I hate like noodles with sriracha. I'm using Bobbi Brown eyeshadow in taupe to fill in my brows using a little brush. This is a technique I see Korean makeup artists do, using like a powder first. I feel like this is effective if you have like really sparse areas and you want to like fill it in really fast. It's just so interesting how I was kind of looking up how different makeup artists do brows, and it's just so interesting how I found like the, I guess, American artists like Hindash, Hung Van Gogh, Patrick Ta, they were all using a brow pen. They are like the trend starters. And I feel like the reason I use brow pencil is because I see everyone else using a brow pencil. So I feel like brands have to like really send them the brow pen so they can all use the brow pen, and then everyone will convert to using a brow pen. From doing my makeup a lot, I've noticed that like some mistakes that I made, like I would kind of avoid this area because I want it to look lighter and I don't want to have like boxy eyebrows, but if I don't put anything here, my eyebrows look very far apart, which makes your nose look bigger. So I feel like the shadow really helps to like put some shadow there because it's kind of hard to go in with a pencil unless you're doing like the little hair strokes, but the shadow really just gives you like a base. I really love brow gel, like doing it first to like make your brows really fluffy, but I feel like with this it just makes more sense to do it afterwards. I'm gonna be using the Huda Nude Light Palette, and I'm gonna be taking this shade because I noticed in the picture there's just a little bit of shadow right here, and I'm taking a brush like this. I noticed Korean makeup artists, they don't really use fluffy brushes. I've been kind of trying that more, and I feel like it's just a little bit more precise. Sometimes you don't want your shadow to be like blown out everywhere. I'm actually gonna take the shade just all over so there's like a little bit of color. I'm gonna take it on the lower lash line as well. I'm taking an angled brush and the shade and almost like drawing a straight line from the crease. Now I'm blending it out with a bigger brush. Next I'm taking the brown shade and we're gonna do like kind of like a wing liner. Lately I've been feeling a little self-conscious about not fitting beauty standards and all that. But I think it's a nice reminder to just really embrace your own uniqueness. Yeah, you don't look like the things that are pushed on the media, but you look like yourself and you're unique. So isn't that beautiful? Ooh, I'm liking how that's looking so far. I feel like this look is still kind of natural, but it's a little bit different with a little like cut crease almost, so it's like perfect to wear in public. So it does look like she connects the little triangle, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add the brown to the lower lash line. It looks like she went all the way in, but on the in part it's like very faint. And then she does kind of like a extended inner corner, but it's like very faint. I'm gonna blend it out with the first shade that I used. She almost does like from the wing to here, it's almost like a rounded shape. This is how it's looking so far. It is so cute. It's like cat eyes. So cute. Next step, I'm taking my Morphe palette and I'm going to be taking this kind of goldish champagne shade. Just going to take that on my finger and just place it right here. With the same shade, I'm going to go on the lower lash line and a little bit in this little gap too. Just the tiniest bit in the gap. She kind of does like this little half moon shape right here. The shade she uses on the inner corner looks a little bit lighter, so I'm going to take the shade. I know it's a little bit pink, but I'm still going to use it. And then she has the nose highlight, which is pretty light too. Wow, this really is just such like a cute look. And you're using like neutral shades, so it's still very wearable. For blush, she's kind of using like a orangey pinkish blush, and she applies it kind of like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. Taking like a very big brush so it can be like diffused. This is Tarte's Captivating. She puts blush like right in the center, which I feel like is so cute. Kind of reminds me of like a fairy. She also adds highlight, kind of like a little like line right here. This is 3CE in taupe. I'm gonna try mixing it with a little bit of this Roman 22 Pomelo Skin because I feel like it's this color but with nude mixed in. I don't really overline my lip, but a trick I've been doing is kind of like going like doing that a lot, so it slowly is a little bit overlined and it just looks more natural. I feel like I'm going to curl my lashes now. This is my all-time favorite mascara from L'Oreal. It doesn't smudge and it's easy to take off with water. It adds little like tubes to your lashes, so I really like this mascara. I've been using it for years. Doing bottom mascara is still kind of weird to me. I just never got into the habit of it. I'm using a little bit of tape to kind of shield my lower lash line so mascara doesn't go everywhere. Here is the final look. It is super cute. Okay, now I'm gonna take out my hair. This look is so cute. Y'all should try it. Change up your makeup a little bit. It's fun and it's still very natural colors. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.